Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I was on the phone. Well, we're in the Salt Flats, west of Salt Lake City. Yeah, we just got into Utah about 10 miles back. Yeah, but there's no volume. I'm on the phone. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's all it is. Just salt. See the mirage? I'll show you this mirage. I don't know if y'all can see the mirages. See it? It's a mirage. Hey, John. Salt Lake City, 100 mile. Yep, so we'll be seeing this right here for about 100 miles. That's all it is. So I thought I'd do it live and show y'all the Salt Flats out here. If you ain't never seen it. There's supposed to be a stream or something about, I don't know, 4 feet wide, 5 to 6 feet, where you can get floats and float down it. But I don't know where it is. I've seen it online some years ago. See that mirage? I don't know if you can see it or not. Looks like water, but there ain't no water. Yeah, it just looks like water out there, but I'm trying to get to it, and it's not there. That's what a mirage is, if you're not aware. But I don't know if you all can see it or not. Yeah, it's like this for a long way. It seems like coming through here just feels like you're not really moving because nothing changes. You see that mountain range out there? I mean, although we're actually getting closer to it, but it feels like you don't. It just feels like it's never ending. But there's everywhere you look, there's a mirage of water, but there's no water there. This is the best experience for real mirages that I've ever seen, and it's right here in the Salt Flats. So I don't know if y'all can see the water up there. I don't know. It's off to the right in that salt. It looks like there's a bunch of water, but we never reach it. So I don't know up on it. I can't tell. Does it look like water out there? You can't see it. But there is no water. What is that? It's like little planets or something. There's a tree. No, my rig don't have any lane assist, thank God. No. I don't need to be told when I touch a white line. I like having control of the truck, not the truck having control of me. Yeah, no gas station through here. But we have just over 3/4 of a tank, so we're good to go for about 1,000 miles. We left the desert for salt. How do I keep it straight? It's like, you know, you do, like how you drive your car, you just keep your hands on the wheel. Still on the road, Doug. Gonna be on the road for a while. We're in Utah, in the Salt Flats. Headed towards Salt Lake City. This is why they call it, I'm assuming this is why they call it Salt Lake City. Looks like it's a whole bunch of salt. And it looks like there's mirages of lakes, but you can't never reach the water. Bro never gets tired. I am a robot. I don't get tired. Robots do not get tired. We just leak hydraulic fluid. Me always tired. Yeah, me too, buddy. I wake up tired. Speaking of speeding up, I'm doing 5 miles per hour under the speed limit. You gotta fix that. Your legs are on the wheel. Sometimes I drive my car with my leg. You know how it is. Sometimes you gotta do something when you're driving. You look around, make sure nobody's around. You put your knee up on the wheel. Salt Lake City, 90 miles. There's usually people out there in the salt lanes. I don't see nobody today. I always hated driving through here. Out west, this is my least favorite spot. It's the Salt Lakes. I hate it. Just feels like you never get nowhere. Even though you're moving 75 miles an hour, it just feels like you never advance. Snow on that mountain over there. Snow-capped mountains. Alright, Sam, we'll see you, buddy. Thanks for dropping in and talking with me. I gotta share some videos, Donner's Pass. Anybody know the story of the Donner Party? Donner family and Reed's family? How they explored out west from Independence, Missouri. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That was back in the old days. We got it made these days. Almost. Where you can just get on your phone and you can be in, the salt flats outside of Salt Lake City, Utah, just by opening YouTube. It's amazing. So I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. Let me get on YouTube. Oh, now I'm in the salt flats outside of Salt Lake City. Wow. I've been watching that lake forever since we got in here. We can't never reach it. This is the best experience for mirages that I've ever seen. You're from Kansas, James? I like Kansas. I'm from Tennessee, in the mountains of East Tennessee. I live in Florida, outside of Tampa. Hey, Lake Bloomer. Lake Bloomer, can you see? I don't see any. I see a little bit of mirages up ahead. Can you see the mirages? Cause I can't tell if y'all can see them or not. No, you can't see them. Okay. Well, if you ever on Interstate 80. Heading west outside of Salt Lake City. This to be, unless you've traveled all over the world, this will be your best experience of seeing mirages that you'll ever have. lodged in the road, but I don't think you all can see it. It's up ahead. We just keep getting closer and closer, but it just keeps going further and further. Looks like water, but there ain't no water. Hey, Trucker Zach. There's the Salt Flakes, Trucker Zach. Told everybody I'd show them today. Yeah, this is what it is. I'll show you over here. That's all it is, as far as you can see. Sometimes when I've watched people over the years trucking down the road, I always kind of wanted to see what's to the left and right of them, and they never show you. That's why I do that sometimes. South. Oh, you lost your mom in February. Sorry about your mother, James. Lives in Missouri. Oh, your brother lives in Florida. Where's he at in Florida? Naples, Fort Pierce, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Jacksonville, Tampa, Tallahassee, Panama City. Gainesville, Live Oak, Okeechobee, the land of the Seminole. So blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long football field. I know who you are. So blow from the Okeechobee. I'm gonna try to lay down some miles today. Got up this morning, went and took a shower. Got some coffee. Time to hammer down. We'll have to go to the port of entry when we get on the other side of Salt Lake City before we go into Wyoming. I might stop at Little America. I ain't stopped in there in a long time. They got some decent stuff in there. I have to take you. If I end up stopping, I have to take y'all in there. show you. I mean, it's not impressive or nothing, but it changes it up. Something different when you do stop. Yeah, I could probably take me a break there or something. Driving across Wyoming, boring, but it's better than Nebraska. Nebraska's terrible. So is Iowa. Should make it to Iowa 80 tomorrow. Yeah, Lake Tahoe. Yeah, I was just in Lake Tahoe yesterday. Yeah, it's pretty. I got video of it. I'll have to share it on YouTube if I ain't too tired. Feel like doing it. I plan on doing it, just don't know when. See if I can't tonight. But I'll have to cover up the audio. I forgot that I had the AC on blowing out, so if you heard original audio, it'd just be the AC blowing. So I'll give you an example real quick of what that sounds like. So when I do it, it'll probably be music, or I'll have it muted or something, because all you'll hear is this. We don't want that. John, you in California, Washington, Oregon? It's 1:51 here in Utah in Mountain Time. I was in California yesterday. I've been in California since Wednesday, I think. Yeah, Wednesday. Just got out last night. Pretty driving out west for sure. It's beautiful. It makes you just want to, park up somewhere and get a backpack and just go hiking through the mountains. It's massive. That's what I tell people. The way I see it, there's got to be a creator to create such a beautiful, beautiful space. Something this beautiful doesn't happen just by chance. Atoms hitting each other. Let There Be Light was changed to the Big Bang Theory. Yeah, if there was a Big Bang, it was a creator. I believe evolution created a species this intelligent. We are the most intelligent species the Earth has ever seen. I can't agree with it because it just happened by chance. Don't agree with that. For us to be so intelligent, there's got to be a higher power. God exists, nobody can prove that a God doesn't exist. Take that how you want. I'd rather believe and have, something after this life than not believe, and then after the life find out that it does exist. So I'd rather believe. Greetings from Ireland. Hey, Ireland. Greetings from the United States of America. From the country of Utah. I remember it being much longer than it was. Only been 3 or 4 years since I've been out here. Glad it went by quick, because every other time before this time seemed like it took forever. Big truck climb. It's a pretty steep hill. Mountain, whatever you want to call it. Might have to drop a gear. Come on, baby, you can do it. Keep climbing, you can do it. She done it without having to drop a gear. Speed limit 80 miles an hour. headed toward Michigan. Loaded, taking us to Portage, Michigan. Right across the state line. Military area, lakeside. It's an Air Force base. They probably bombed some of these mountains over here. They do it in New Mexico. They got an Air Force base down there. They bomb a mountain, shoot rockets, missiles at it. Just blow up the mountain. Not much of the U.S. population lives out here in this mountain zone region. Like a small percentage, like 3% or something. Yeah, it is. Very pretty. You got snow-capped mountains. There's snow on this mountain over here. Well, hang on, just see it in a second. I can zoom in far enough. Yeah, there we go. See the snow? It's like 75 degrees right where we're at. Freezing up there. I think we're about a little over 4,000 feet high. Pass yesterday, we were 7,227 feet up in the air. So put that in perspective, that's about 1.329 miles high. 1.3 miles. I'm always tired. I ain't too tired to drive. We're gonna get to Wyoming. Hopefully get through the state, at least the majority of it. Wyoming takes a minute. be staying the night in Wyoming somewhere. I doubt I'll make it to Cheyenne. Yeah, I won't make it to Cheyenne, I don't think. Hopefully the weather holds up in Wyoming. Hopefully they don't get no blizzard out of nowhere while we're there. That'd be terrible. I normally try to stay out of the west during the winter. It's unpredictable. Kales, I ain't seen you in the last somewhat lives. Figured you were real busy. Is today Friday? I think today's Friday. Being so close like that just makes me want to go over and climb it. Just gotta watch out for the rattlesnakes. Everywhere in those rocks. Finally some water that isn't a mirage. James. Gusty winds area. I can feel it. Trucking into Salt Lake City. Heading eastbound. Heading eastbound from Stockton, California. Toot toot. Hey Patrick, how you doing today, buddy? Colby Winters. Baby blue trucks. Freight shakers. I'm doing good. I'm rolling. Heading to Michigan. Stopped in California. And I'm undecided whether I'll go to the house or just stay out. Yeah, beautiful day, ain't it? Beautiful afternoon out here in the Great Divide. So it'd be a logistical nightmare for any adversary to invade America. It'd be a logistical nightmare. But it's not even possible, at least not in modern times. Y'all can tell how massive those mountains are, but they are ginormous. Big old fat, thick mountains. I bet I could climb to the top in 2 hours. South Africa? I'm saying hi from Utah in the United States of America. The color of that water. Tell the color of it. Take 4 or 5 hours to climb to the top of that mountain. I don't know, I could probably do it in 3. Maybe sooner, I don't know. Ain't no trees slowing you down, at least not many. Probably cold up there. There's snow on that one over there. Probably freezing up there. Breaker 19. How about a radio check? How about your fire driver? Got a copy on this here radio? There's something going on with the radio. He looked at me. Probably too lazy to pick up the mic. Lake City. Fixed rate is 6.471%. Man, that's pretty high. I don't want no fixed rate of 6.47%. That's no deal. No deal there. Easy, no. They advertise it like it's a good thing. Oh, fixed rate, 6.471%. No brainer, no brainer. Get out here, fly. Boat on that lake, it ain't nothing. Pretty big lake. You don't want to see it. This truck passes. Pretty big lake. Tight highway. Yeah, we like it tight. We like tight highways. Where you at, Neil? Pennsylvania. All right. Hey, Manilow. I think you just missed Kales. Well, hello, dear. Right back at you. I don't know who he's calling dear. But I'm calling him dear. He's sending love to me. All right. Driving an international 10-speed. I ain't here to judge, Manilow. That ain't my STYLE, but I'm not here to judge what people's preferences are. If anybody wants to share genuine heart, genuine love, I'll share it back. But all that funny business, I ain't about that. Well, that's good, Manilow. Yeah, you get me, yeah. Well, how's the UK treating you? I saw something about Prince Charles, or King Charles, was talking about that, shoot, what was it? That ID stuff that they're doing over in England. I don't think King Charles is for it, but he can't do anything. What's the point in having a king? But ultimately, if I ain't mistaken, in England, how they do it is Parliament comes up with stuff, but ultimately the king has to okay it or not. Is that correct? About British politics. It's like 75 degrees down here, but there's snow on the mountains. Actually, a lot of snow on those mountains. Over here, I'll show you. Instead of talking about it, you're like, what snow? All that snow up there. It's hot down here. Freezing on the mountain. 4,000 feet up. Those mountains are probably another 4,000 feet. Correctional facility. That's a lot of penitentiaries out in Nevada and out here in Utah. I passed, I think, 5 of them coming through Nevada. 5 or 6 of them. Everybody catches charges out in Vegas and Reno, and they send them out to the desert. So where are you going to go? Even if you do escape, where are you going to go? They'd find you in no time, even if you did get away. Infrared. Using infrared, you know, there's nowhere to hide in those mountains. They're like, oh, there he is. He made it 4 miles. He's on top of the mountain. Nowhere to go. So, yeah, you can climb the mountain. Find a good area. You know, they'll probably have spots to where you can park and start hiking. But if you had a safe place to park your car, you know, you can just take off up the mountain anywhere, as long as nobody owns it. There's no trespassing signs. That's something I want to do. I just want to climb the mountain, hike up the mountain. But you got to be careful in these mountains out here, out west, because you can get trapped in them. I can't remember what they call that stuff, but you got to understand the landscape before you like climb down into something, you know. You might not be able to get out. But you definitely want to, if you're in these mountains out west, you definitely want to carry a powerful firearm. You got, you know, cats, grizzly bears and stuff, wolves. So you want to have maybe about 3 magazines, depending on the capacity. Take off up in the mountains. You want something strong enough to be able to drop a grizzly bear. So have good ammunition and at least a 10 millimeter. But I'd carry a handgun and a rifle. You know, like an AR-15 or an AK-47. And I'd have me 2 or 3 magazines strapped in case, you know, 30-round magazines. Just in case I ran into a pack of wolves or something, boar or anything, wild pigs. They got them out here. I don't know. Oh, they got mountain lions and grizzly bears, and they're all out right now because it's spring. Cats, they're out here around. You don't want to run into a 230-pound cat either. There was a guy, I think out in Colorado, who ran into a cat in the Colorado Rockies somewhere. He did not have a firearm, and this does not happen, but he survived. He had to fight a lion with his bare hands, and this doesn't happen, but he defeated the lion. He got very lucky. But although he got messed up, he survived. Fought a 200-pound mountain lion and won. Lucky dude. He must have wrapped his legs, got on its back somehow and wrapped his legs around it and wrapped his arms around its neck and squeezed as hard as he could for as long as he could. Because that's the only thing I would know if I was facing a mountain lion with just my bare hands, is try to protect my neck and my vital organs the best I could. Black Dog sent me 1 pound. Thank you, Black Dog. I appreciate you, brother. God bless you. Am I from Louisiana? Nah. I'm from the Appalachian Mountains in East Tennessee. You hear the accent, that mountain accent? It's hard to hide sometimes. And if I'm drinking, it's real thick. Hello, Black Dog. You got lost on a small mountain till daylight? I'm pretty good at navigation. Like, in order for me to not get lost, I'd have to really be oblivious of what I'm doing around my surroundings. East Cheyenne, Vegas. I don't know where I'm going. But yeah, that guy that fought that mountain lion in Colorado, that was only 3 or 4 years ago, 5 years ago, something like that. Like, I don't know how many stories like that exist, but usually when that happens, the person doesn't make it. That's why when I go out to the mountains or the woods, I don't go, most of the time, I don't go without some type of, firearm. That's just not very smart. Oh, I'm gonna go climb this mountain over here just with nothing. Then you run into a freaking 900-pound grizzly bear. Yeah, you're done. It's the end of your story. Or however much they weigh, 1,300 pounds, half a ton. Hungry grizzly bear, been sleeping all winter. nice mountains. Yeah, pretty. Early mountains. I want to climb it and see what's over the other side, which I know it's just more mountains, but still. Wish if I'd love to have the resources to and the financial capability of being able to come out here and hike through these mountains for a week or so. Hello from North Carolina. Hey, Jamie. I've been watching Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Yeah, Gatlinburg is not far from my neck of the woods. About an hour away, hour and a half away. Good old Smoky Mountains. Yeah, it's very beautiful out west. All right, Cheyenne, here we come. God bless you, Black Dog. I appreciate you, man. You're my best friend, brother. You're my favorite subscriber, man. People, you know, that's rare for anybody to donate to my channel like that. I'm grateful, my friend. Grateful. I've yet to claim any of the money that my channel has made. I've not claimed a penny. You know, it's not a lot, it's not enough to claim anyway, so I don't even bother touching it. And if I do, I'm just going to reinvest it to the channel. But there's not even a lot to reinvest. But I appreciate that, Black Dog. Sent me $24.41. God bless you, my friend. You're about 4 away. Only mountain you see is a mountain of trash. Yeah, I'd say if you climb these mountains over here, Neil, then with the snow in them, I'd say you get over in there, you probably run into a cat or something, a bear. Grizzly, because they got grizzlies out here and they're vicious. See, in my neck of the woods, we don't have grizzly bears, we got black bears. And they normally won't bother humans unless you get too close or you run into some cubs. And if you run into some cubs, mama bear is not too far away, and your senses better kick in, because if she sees you, you're finished. Mama bear doesn't play. It's like any mama bears, they don't play. Now, I don't want no 4 to 6 inch claws digging into me, you know what I mean? It's like polar bears. Good thing we don't have polar bears. They are strictly carnivores. They eat only meat. That's it. They're the only bear species that strictly eats just meat. don't know why anybody would just think, just go out here, out west, just go hike through the mountains, and just go with Jeep, just me, myself, and I. I don't know why anybody would think like that. Well, run into a grizzly bear, it'll be okay. They're my friends, and I'm their friend. It's just unfortunate that people do think like that. Not all, but I think it's a very small majority. Most people got sense enough with wild animals to know that we're not friends. So I don't know why anybody out here out west would be climbing up that mountain right there through the other side, pitching a tent or whatever, without some type of firearm. I definitely wouldn't take a 40 millimeter or a 9 millimeter or a 380 or 22 or nothing like that. Grind that gear, baby. Like I said, if it were me, if I was going to hike these mountains, go over the other side and all that, I'd take a 10 millimeter with some Hornady rounds, and I'd take either an AR-15 rifle or a AK-47 rifle, 7.62 or 5.56. Man, this is trouble for some reason. Getting gear. Goodness gracious. May take a score or two with 308 rounds. Oh yeah. Whatever you got, Take about 3 mags for the handgun and 3 mags for the rifle. Yeah, I'd take about 3 mags for the handgun and 3 mags for the rifle. And just so you know, AR-15s and AK-47s are rifles, just like a 30-06 is a rifle. There is no such thing as an assault rifle, for y'all that do not know. No such thing. AR does not stand for assault rifle, it stands for Armulite rifle. No such thing as an assault rifle. Anybody that says a assault rifle in any video you see, like, they are not very knowledgeable in firearms. But I grew up in the mountains, like I said, in East Tennessee. We were born with a 12 gauge. Growing up, my favorite toy was a 45, taking it apart and putting it back together. Yeah, right. Rifle is a rifle. AK-47 is a rifle. AR-15 is a rifle. M4 is a rifle. SKS is a rifle. They're not assault rifles. Nothing is an assault rifle. Even like you got machine guns, like the SAW. It's a M260. It's a machine gun. It's not an assault rifle because it does not exist. It's non-existent. And that is a military weapon that the Army and the Marines do use. And civilians cannot own a fully automatic rifle. Cannot, unless they acquire the license and go through extensive checks. Extensive. Not very many civilians own fully automatic rifles. I don't own. I have semi-automatic rifles. I have a magazine that holds 100 rounds, but it's semi-automatic, meaning for each time I have to squeeze the trigger for every 100 rounds. Fully automatic is when you squeeze the trigger and you hold it, and it'll shoot all 100 rounds just by one squeeze of the trigger. But I don't have a license to own a fully automatic. It's illegal for me to own a fully automatic unless I have the license. I mean, this is very, to me, this is just common knowledge. But a lot of people are not aware of it. And yeah, there's been background checks. For every time I go buy a firearm, I have to have a background check. And it goes to the FBI and all, the NCIC, everything. It's very extensive. And everybody's like, oh, we should, talking. I can't believe the ignorance, man. It's hard to believe. Like, oh, well, y'all want voter ID for voting? How about background checks for buying firearms? Well, that's always been there. I mean, that was probably there back in the 50s. I gotta pass this tank. He's super heavy. I can't get around. These cars don't care. That one cared. All right, thank you, car. Thank you. Lost all my momentum. No, I want one. What do you want? You lived in Roosevelt? Oh, you was around when Roosevelt was president. So you've been around a while. If that's what you're saying, I'm taking it as if that's what you're saying. Can't get over y'all, so that's why I'm not getting over for Prime. Yeah, I own a rifle, Nathan. It's firearms it's like embedded into our culture. It's been around ever since we existed. That's how we became a nation in the very beginning. That's why, they gave us the Second Amendment, and it was, the Second Amendment after the First. It's pretty simple to figure out. You had the First Amendment, the freedom of speech, the right, the right for, there's 5 different branches to the First Amendment. I can't remember them all. Freedom of press, freedom of religion, there's some more. I can't remember right now. My mind wasn't really thinking about it. But then they figured, well, if we're going to keep that, if you want to keep the First Amendment, they figured the only way to keep it is have a Second Amendment. Meow. I mean, it's okay. It's just facts. I mean, don't get upset about the truth, meow. You know, it's just the way it is. It's just our culture. You know, if you been thinking about getting a firearm, educate yourself. Say you ain't never had one. You're 33 years old. You know, get educated, then you know, go make your first purchase. But if, say, you want to buy a handgun, how that, if you go buy it, so you say you're going to go buy one, and they're going to do an extensive background check and all that, and so it'll be about 3 days before you get the okay that you can purchase it. But if you have a concealed firearm permit, you could actually go buy it and get it that day. But you'll still go through an extensive background check and everything. You know, as long as you have the right to own it. Now, if you're a felon or you know, you've been into the psych ward or something, you're not going to be able to own it. No, Nathan, I don't know nothing like that. I stay legit. Now, if I could get the license, which I'm pretty sure I would, maybe, you know, I wouldn't. Plus, I don't have the money to acquire those licenses to legally own a fully automatic, because I'm sure that costs thousands of dollars. But no, I don't have a mechanism either. I know what you're talking about. What do they call those? Can't remember. Because I got to talking about firearms because of exploring in these mountains and grizzly bears and stuff. Ears are popping. Yeah, the only problem with doing that though, Nathan, is if you don't have the license, and plus if, like, I wouldn't say if you did or didn't, and say ATF or anything finds out about that, they'll be kicking your door in. If you don't have a license to own a fully automatic, you're not allowed to have one. The only problem with not having a license is, like, if somebody, the wrong person, found out about it, you know, you'll be raided, and then you can't really leave the house with it, because if you get caught with it, they're going to can you. You'll be in deep trouble. ATF is. It stands for Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms. I missed it. Dang. I figured I would. There's a big old port of entry up here at the top of the mountain. Somewhere up in here. Usually referring to a file down trigger. Oh, okay. I got what you're saying now, Nathan. Okay, yeah. Make it a hair trigger. Right check. I bet it is hot. Yeah, I grind that gear. I was trying to go up a gear and I was thinking I'd miss it, and I missed it, and I had to go down a gear. A couple of them got loose on me. All right, y'all ready to come off this mountain? Brakes are good. Yeah, unloaded the same trailer. I got 3 boats.